Good afternoon, and thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules to come and discuss this developing PR situation surrounding the Black Lives Matter movement that we find ourselves in today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Bridget Butler and I'm the in-house PR consultant here at Crumpy. As I'm sure you're all aware, there is a huge buzz in the media at the moment about the Black Lives Matter movement following the death of George Floyd. Now, unfortunately, overnight an image has started circling around social media, specifically on Facebook and Twitter, that poses a threat to our brand. This image is a fake advertisement that appears to be coming from us and has already been shared thousands of times. It reads, "We're all in this together. Black Lives Matter. Come to any of our stores shouting these words and get a free frappuccino of your choice. The louder you shout, the larger size you'll get." And alongside this is an image of the hands of two people, one white and one black, holding up what appears to be our coffees. Now, if we don't handle this situation discreetly and in a timely manner, this disinformation poses a threat to our business in terms of media and public relations. Bad press such as this spreads like wildfire, especially on social media, and the fact that this is surrounding such an important and topical issue means that we need to act fast to ensure that this doesn't harm our brand image. So, why does this pose a threat to our business? As you know, we pride ourselves on our ethical practices, social initiatives, and the way that we treat our employees. And this is something that our loyal customers have recognised us for decades. Our stores have become a meeting place for friends and family and many different people from all walks of life. And since we take such a strong public stance against the immoral and unethical practices that many big businesses take part in, if we are seen to be trying to profit off an issue that many millions of people are affected by and feel so strongly about, then this contradicts our whole mission as a business. However, with the right response, there is the opportunity for us to turn this around and use it in a way to actually help our brand image. In PR, a situation like this is what we like to call a public-initiated PR problem, or PPR for short. And this basically means that a situation has arisen outside of our control that could potentially harm our business image and media relations. And we need to find an appropriate solution through PR intervention as soon as possible. In these situations, our main goal is to de-escalate these active publics and gain control over the issue before it has too much of a negative impact on us. As this is such a sensitive issue, there has already been a large response from active publics denouncing the marketing collateral that they believe has been produced by us. In order to correct the issue and save our brand image, we need to reassure our publics that we are standing in alliance with the BLM movement and not trying to profit off it, by correcting this disinformation immediately and in a way that is consistent with our brand message. The first step in handling this situation is to identify who exactly our key publics are so that we can specifically target them with our response. In these PPR situations, our usual tactic is to first focus on those who have spread this misinformation. We will need to find out firstly who exactly has created this image and where it has been originally posted, so that we can respond to them swiftly and directly. Once we've handled the original image, we will then find where else it has been shared and respond to those people as well, with one uniform response that addresses all of the aspects of this issue. This will show our customers that we take situations like this very seriously and are treating it with the utmost importance. By finding out who exactly has created and shared the original post and then responding to them directly, anyone who is seeing or sharing the original post will also see our response in turn. Now, it's important that we keep this situation as contained as possible, and we don't want our customers who haven't seen it already to find out about it. Hence, we will only respond on the actual post of the image and not share it on our own social media to try and correct it, as this could actually have the opposite effect. After that, we will then turn to certain media outlets and publications that we have a good relationship with and pitch a media release to them explaining that this is misinformation that has not been created or endorsed by us. And the specific content that we share in relation to this is also a crucial part of our response. The press release posted on our website and shared with media outlets must explain exactly what has gone wrong, why we completely disagree with the message being spread, our real key message, and what we intend to do to correct any offence that has been caused through this misinformation. We will then create a response that will be shared on the original post, explaining that this is not something that has been created or condoned by Crumpy Coffee. And then direct publics to our media release or any articles that get posted by our contacts at different publications to try and correct this at the direct source. The key message we need to portray in all our responses is that we 100% stand in alliance with the BLM movement and that we do not condone using serious issues such as this for personal gain in the form of profits or brand awareness. Now, before we turn to these media outlets, we need to conduct some further research to ensure that we have all the necessary information to handle this. We need to find out who exactly has created the image and why, and find out who has shared it and where it has been shared. And once we have this information, we can then craft a media release that explains our strong stance on the Black Lives Matter movement and that we completely denounce the behaviour that is being encouraged in this post. This solution will allow us to correct any damage that has been caused by this misinformation and ensure that our customers understand that as a brand we are still very passionate about social issues and dedicated to being a do-good business that would not try and profit off such a heavy issue such as the BLM movement. Thank you all for taking the time to discuss this with me, and I'm confident that with the right solution we can get through this. Thank you.